What's going on, guys? Something that's been scaring the ever-living billio out of me lately to do with 3D printing. Because I've been in 3D printing for nigh on a decade now at this point, come to think of it. How time flies, how depressing. But there is one type of filament that I have never used and will never ever use because it is one of the greatest risks you can ever bring into any environment under any circumstances ever. It is only outclassed in danger by one other substance, and that one other substance is asbestos. You already know where I'm going with this one, don't you, 3D printing people? Carbon fiber. Why? Why is carbon fiber allowed to be sold to the public? It is legitimately barely less dangerous than asbestos and comes with far more risk handling requirements than asbestos. Please just use glass fiber. Glass fiber is safe. All it will do is cause irritation and a little bit of normal scarring that your body can deal with because it's just silica. Your body's used to silica. You've evolved and currently evolving ways to deal with silica. Our body cannot deal with carbon whatsoever. Once carbon's in a chain, once it's polymerized, it's staying in you forever. It is going to be terrifying in the coming years to see the amount of cancer, lung issues, like the next form of mesothelioma from 3D printing, guys. It is going to be an absolute disaster. Now, you'll hear people talk all day about the dangers of ABS, styrene-based filaments and things like that, about ventilation. Guess what? The poisoning from that is pretty temporary, and it takes a very long chronic exposure to get cancer from that type of stuff. Carbon fiber, though, that's a one-and-done deal. One exposure to carbon fiber is enough to stuff you for life. You get enough particles in your lungs in the wrong spot, they enter the wrong part of your body, it's game over for so many of your organs. Ask anyone who's dealt with carbon fiber in the automotive industry and any other industrial application, and they will tell you the amount of securities, controls, and safeties that they have to do and set up to handle this stuff safely. And this stuff is just being sold to any old normal Tom, Dick, or Harry in a retail store for them to go home and print little dragons out of. So I hope whatever it is that you're printing to try to save a bit of money or make a little business is worth more than your life. I pray that you make your children very wealthy before this kicks in.